So today I want to show you how to crochet this beautiful balaclava crocheted in Tunisian crochet. And Tunisian crochet has the tendency to curl up sometimes, but it's not a problem at all with this balaclava. It's so easy to do and it doesn't curl at all because we are sewing it together on top and folding it like this. And then it's so cute. You can do this only by following this tutorial. I will show you every step of the way, but if you prefer to follow a written pattern, I will of course leave a link for that down below. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials for the yarn. I've used this Amigo yarn from Hobbii. I started with this one, which is a medium weight 4. You can see the info right here. But I ran out of yarn, and then for the rest of the project, I just used this one, which is a lightweight 3. So I just used 2 held together, and it works perfectly. You are not able to see when I switched, so you can use either way. This one single or these ones both held together. Then I've used a Tunisian hook, and this is a size J. It's 6mm. And I've used a tapestry needle and some scissors. We begin with the neck part, which is a ribbing. So we begin with a slip knot, and then we chain 35. The yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and we will just keep chaining until we have 35 chains in total. I won't be showing you all 35, so let's pretend that I have 35 chains right here. We will now skip the first chain, move on to the second one, and work a single crochet into this. So just a regular single crochet, no Tunisian crocheting yet. And then a single crochet in this next one. And then one single crochet in each chain all the way across. And we did 35 chains in total. So you should end up with 34 single crochet when you're all the way across. We will just start this ribbing with a normal crochet. So we will wait a bit with the Tunisian crochet. So now let's pretend that I have 34 single crochet. Your first row will look like this. So now you chain 1 and turn, and then we will be working through the back loop of the stitch. So this is the entire stitch, but this is the back loop of the stitch. So now we will skip the turning chain, and then we will insert the hook into the back loop of the stitch and single crochet. And again, in the next stitch, insert the hook into the back loop of the stitch and work a single crochet. So just one back loop single crochet in each stitch all the way across, and you should again have 34 back loop single crochet when you're all the way across. I'm just doing this little sample right now. So yours will of course be a bit bigger. And that's it. Now it's beginning to look like a little rib. Now you'll just repeat the row that you just did. You yarn over, pull through to make a chain, then you turn, skip your turning chain, and work a back loop single crochet into the next stitch. So insert the hook into the back loop and work a single crochet. And then just continue with a back loop single crochet in each stitch all the way across. And then you just repeat this row again and again. When this measures 50 centimeters, we will now fold it like this, and then we will connect the two ends with a slip stitch. So insert the hook through both layers like this, and then grab the yarn, pull through, and pull through. The first one was a tricky one. Now insert the hook through both layers, grab the yarn, pull through, and keep this loose. Just insert the hook lightly, yarn over, pull through, and keep it loose. Insert the hook through both layers, yarn over, pull through. Continue all the way across. And when we're all the way across, we will actually now cut the yarn. and pull this one through. We will begin working on top of this edge, but we will not be working from here because where we begin working from will be the front of our balaclava. So this will be the back, and we will now begin all the way back here to be the front because this is much more beautiful. So we will attach the yarn again. So insert the hook and just pull up a loop and then maybe tie a little knot just to make sure it stays there. Now I will switch to the Tunisian hook, and this is a 6mm hook, and then I will begin pulling up the stitches. So I will insert my Tunisian hook, grab the yarn, pull up a loop and chain 1. And then I will pick up stitches from all the rows. So this is a row, and this in between the 2 bumps is a row as well, and this is a row, and this is a row. So I will just push in my hook, grab the yarn, pull up a loop. And again in the next one, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull up a loop. And the next one, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull up a loop. So I will pick up stitches all the way around, all the way until I'm back here. So now I picked up all the stitches all the way around. See, they sit nice here on the wire. And just before I pick up the final stitch, I will work an increase because I will be increasing at both ends. So I will, before I pick up the final stitch, I will yarn over, and then I will insert the hook, then yarn over and pull through. So now I actually increased 1 stitch. So now we can cast off all the stitches. So just yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we will just yarn over, pull through 2 all the way to the other end until we have casted off all the stitches except for 1. So now when we casted off all the stitches, we will now continue with the Tunisian Simple Stitch. Remember to make an increase at the beginning of each row. So we will now pick up all the stitches again, but first an increase. So yarn over before you insert the hook into this first vertical stitch right here. So just insert, yarn over, pull through. So now you made this increase. So just pick up all the stitches, just insert the hook into the next vertical line, vertical stitch, yarn over, pull through. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. So now pick up all the stitches all the way around, and remember in the final one you do an increase. Then you cast off all the stitches again, and then you work your way back and forth with simple stitches with an increase at the end of each row. I did 11 rows with the increases, so you can see it's really have increased a lot on both sides here. And this measures about 9 centimeters, the increasing part. So now I will begin working up like this without increasing. So up until now you've done an increase on each row out here. From now on you'll just work some rows with no increases. So just work back and forth with no increases at the ends. So I have continued until this measures about 30 centimeters, measuring from the brim and up. So now I grab my Tunisian hook again because now we want to bind off. Right now it looks like this on the top, and when we bind off it looks a little more pretty. So we insert the hook again, and then we continue like always. We insert the hook into the next vertical stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then when we bind off we pull through 1 last time. So we only have 1 loop on the hook. So again, insert into the next vertical stitch and yarn over, pull through, and pull through the last one as well. So you only have 1 loop left. Okay, So you see these stitches are becoming much more beautiful and you get rid of all these gaps. Just insert, pull through, and pull through. But remember to keep it loose. You don't want to pull too tight. Just keep it loose. Insert, yarn over, pull through, and you will have the nicest edge up here. You see, it's really beautiful. So just repeat all the way across. So I forgot to film this next step, but I have another tutorial on another balaclava, worked the same way. As you can see here, I turn the wrong side out on the balaclava and then I make a seam through both layers all along the top of the balaclava. So just work a seam through both layers all the way along the top of the balaclava. When we're all the way across and we weaved in the end, we can now cut the yarn and then we're done. So now that's all that's left is to turn it around. So we have this beautiful Tunisian Simple Stitch on the outside of this. And this is how it looks. So we can fold this. We have this beautiful balaclava. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!